It's the Julian Show. What's going on? It's Julian. Thank you for listening in. And I have two special guests with me in studio today from the Black Maricopa Chamber of Commerce. Co-founders, I have Kent and Chrystal Ojon with me today. Hi, how y'all doing today?
Thank you.
Thanks for having
Hi.
us today.
Well, thanks for coming through. And a lot of things you got going on today. First, let's talk about the Black Maricopa Chamber of Commerce. Because number one, did not even know Maricopa even had a Chamber of Commerce. So tell us about it.
Shocking.
Okay. Initially, I'll start from the beginning. Chrystal and I, we've lived in the city of Maricopa since 2011. And we were members of the Chamber of Commerce, the Maricopa Chamber of Commerce, from 2014 to 2022. And make a long story short, we decided that we wanted to do something very positive for the African American community in Pinal County, not only the city of Maricopa, but Pinal County and beyond. Give you a background of the city of Maricopa. City of Maricopa has the largest incorporated population of African Americans than any other city in the state of Arizona. There's actually 12.1% of us and growing.
Wow.
That's something.
And there are a lot of business owners that we didn't know about. I would say that COVID-19 brought that about.
Sure
A
did.
lot of business owners. So we started in May of 2022. So we've been in existence for, say, 16 months. And we've grown exceptionally the past 3 months.
We have.
And we have members as far away as Peoria.
Okay,
And,
so doesn't have to be necessarily be in Maricopa.
No.
Just
No, you don't have to. You don't have to be a citizen of the city of Maricopa. We accept anyone who's willing to learn. And I want to add this: we're also, because we are a nonprofit, we're also all inclusive. Okay, so we do have non-black members of the chamber.
oh, that's very good to know. And I think that's
Yeah, we do. We
Very
learn
good,
from
too.
everyone.
We're very open-minded.
Yeah.
absolutely.
The benefits of the chamber. Okay, everyone wants to know what's the benefits of a chamber. A lot of
Yes.
people don't know exactly what a chamber does. I'll speak for the BMCC. What we do is we promote business. We go on social media, preferably Facebook, and we promote over 30 Facebook pages. Some of them African American, and some of them other groups. But we promote, and we do this on a monthly basis. We promote the business, and we help businesses grow. Every quarter, we have financial literacy courses, events, not courses, but events. And we have professionals that speak at these events. Well, we just had an event this past Saturday.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
The 26th of the 23rd. I'm sorry, the 23rd of September, and it was standing room only.
It was.
Actually, we have a good problem now because we have to find a larger venue.
oh yeah.
After only our fourth event, we started having events May of 2023. And here it is, September. We have to find a larger venue.
exciting.
Basically, the events are free to the public. You do not have to be a member to attend our financial literacy events.
Okay. That's,
Okay.
Because I know one of our
venue.
objectives is to teach, right?
Right.
We're trying to teach
Right.
literacy.
We want our people
Yeah.
to learn, and we also welcome anyone. You don't specifically have to be black to come to our events. Anyone, everyone is welcome.
And we're
Okay.
trying to increase literacy because we feel that if people are taught how to stand on their own 2 feet, they'll be able to be beneficial in the city that they live in.
right.
And so, we kind of we push against that whole stigma that within the African American community, we're always having to ask people for things, and we're having to go out and beg for a seat at the table. We're trying to create our own seat at the table.
Absolutely.
And we think by teaching our community that they can start their own businesses, whatever, and pushing them and encouraging them, providing them with the information they need so they could sustain their businesses via our literacy classes and or seminars. They can be a valuable part of the Maricopa city and beyond. And so one thing that we do have, and I wanted to mention our board members, by the way. You wanted to mention who are some of our board members?
Yes. We have it's actually 4 of us right now. Dr. Frederick Johnson, who's also a donor. Dr. Frederick Johnson is an administrator for Exceptional Hospital in the city of Maricopa. He's a board member. Mr. Andre Pennington, Esquire of Pennington Law. Andre is a wills attorney. He's a wills attorney. He's a member. And Chrystal and myself, I'm a 33-year military veteran, served in Iraq, served in Afghanistan. I worked as a military policeman, so I also worked at the prisons in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. Oh, wow. And Chrystal, she has a background in marketing. She actually owns her own magazine, which we're going to talk about in a few minutes, the Maricopa Lifestyle magazine. But I'll make this brief because I don't want to take up all the time on the Black Chamber. So basically, we want our people specifically, particularly our group. We want our people to be stronger. We want our people to be less reliant on the county, on the city. When you know better, you do better.
Correct.
We don't want our people in prison. We don't want our people uneducated. We want our people to be educated, self-sufficient, and successful. And that's what we preach with the Black Chamber. We do a lot of networking with the Black Chamber. Basic membership, okay? And I say basic. We have different tiers of membership, okay, depending on the magazine, depending on what you want. But our basic membership is $100. That's $8.33 a month. And for that $8.33 a month, you're going to get a blast every month throughout the Phoenix, Metro Phoenix area, Pinal and Maricopa counties about your business. We're going to put your name out there. That's what we're going to do. Every quarter, every 3 months, we're going to have financial literacy speakers, and we're going to have events. There's going to be food. There's going to be drink. The only thing we ask is that you come there and learn.
Wow.
Wow. And also, as a thank you for our members, on December 2nd, Saturday, in Casa Grande, 420 North Florence Avenue in Casa Grande, Arizona, at the Paramount Theater, we're going to have the BMCC, Black Maricopa Chamber of Commerce Gala, the first annual gala for the Chamber. And it's going to be no charge to the members. We're not going to charge our members. We're very efficient with our funds, and we're able to do it without charging our members.
That is pretty.
The only thing that we ask is for the cash bar, and the funds that we collect from the cash bar. It's going to go for the Black Chamber, go back into the Chamber, and also for our other nonprofit, the Maricopa Veteran Care Center.
For the price, that is some good value.
You can't beat that.
Cannot beat that.
You cannot beat that because I can't. I'm not going to speak on the other chambers. I'm just going to speak on the Black Chamber. We offer a lot bang for our buck, but most importantly is that we actually care about our people. Anyone that's a member of the chamber, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, Jewish, Hispanic, white, it doesn't matter. If you think enough of us to join us or be a part of us, we consider you family, and we're going to do everything we can to help your business grow.
And we'll have the links and everything.
Yes.
So what is their website? What's the website?
It's www.blackmaricopacc.com.
Perfect.
You can also Google Black Maricopa Chamber of Commerce. It'll come right up.
You'll find, and one thing they will find different in our chamber, we're welcoming, we are engaging. When people interact with us, we are open to them, and so there's not going to be, what can you do for me? It's how can we all help each other? It's a different feel.
When you
Yeah.
join the chamber, what we do is we welcome you, and we introduce you to our community. We introduce you to 30 plus Facebook pages.
So,
We welcome such and such to the Black Chamber. We tell everyone what your business is, where the business, what kind of business you're conducting, and where it's located. And we do that for each and every chamber member.
Yeah, even that's enough right there with all the other stuff.
And we also tag you when we contact another Facebook page. We also tag you so you'll know that this Facebook page was contacted about your business.
Oh man, that is fantastic. So yeah, if you got a business, obviously if you're black, definitely, but it's not just closed to black folks. It's everybody.
Anyone who
Family
believes in
all-inclusive.
what we believe in, and
Yeah.
anyone who's for progression, please join us.
Join us. So tell us about the magazine real quick.
well, I'm really, really excited about the Maricopa Lifestyle magazine, and that really came about because although, yes, we are retired, we do a lot of philanthropic projects, what I wanted to do was have a voice in the city of Maricopa. There's one main magazine, and I think they're monthly, but I didn't see a voice necessarily African American female. And I wanted to be that person. Now, my background is in theater and arts, and so I have a fascination with all things art and music and all of that. I went to school in Los Angeles at Pacific Palisades High School with Forrest Whitaker, the actor. And I remember back in the day when we were in school, for a lot of us, art saved our lives. Because a lot of us came from the inner city, but we were bused to Pacific Palisades where they had a fantastic college promoted high school, college prep they call it. But they provided a huge theater and arts program. And I find that that's missing in a lot of places. So with the magazine, I wanted to introduce not only just local community news, backstories on people that live in Maricopa, but I also wanted to encourage theater and arts. And so that's a big part of what, that I do.
That is fantastic. I thumbed through a lot of that, and I'm seeing a lot of, especially like a lot in the Native Americans. Isn't that
Yes.
not episode, but the issue that you had?
Correct.
I've seen. So yeah.
So right, because with some of the teens, there's a lot of suicide. There is a lot of alcohol.
Yeah.
Obviously, in some of the tribes and things like that. So it's because a lot of the young people there's no avenue to express themselves. So part of the internship program that my husband and I are doing together with MUSD and Maricopa High School is I get an intern thankfully from the Rotary Club who sponsors a student intern for Maricopa Lifestyle magazine as well. So that way we're also teaching some of the young people how to work here and possibly stay here in the city of Maricopa. But yeah, so with the magazine, it's a quarterly. It's in print, it's digital, and it's via e-newsletter. It's completely advertisement driven, so I rely on ads
Right.
for the most part, yeah. And I'm hoping to grow it. It's just barely a year, and I'm seeing a fantastic growth already. And I'm
Fantastic.
part of arts programs and things like that, so I try to make sure I always include artists, whether that be visual, musical, just all the aspects. And then the main thing, I love community backstories. How did you start that business? What makes you who you are. How did that start?
Yeah, and
That
that's
sort of
yeah.
thing.
There's a lot of meat in that magazine. So what's the name of the magazine again?
It's Maricopa Lifestyle Magazine.
Okay, and then same thing
Website,
online.
MaricopaLifestyleMagazine.com.
Okay,
Yes.
fantastic.
And we're also on Instagram and Facebook.
And Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think we got a little bit more time here because we have to get into.
Okay.
You are running for Maricopa
Yes, I'm
City
running for
Council.
City Council. Yes, sir, I am.
Yeah, and you were sharing with me some of the reasons why, and I'm like,
Yes.
whoa. So
Yeah.
yeah. So share a little bit about your passion and why you're running.
Yeah, well, the City Council is doing a great job currently, but I think that because I have a love of the youth and a love of arts and veterans and that sort of thing, I'm concerned about our growing population in Maricopa and how that might affect the direction or the turn in which direction our youth will take. I want to be that buffer in a way to keep them from perhaps maybe those that are veering off into the wrong crowd, that sort of thing. I want to be able to help steer them away from crime and prevent crime prevention. And so in the city of Maricopa, it's growing exponentially. It's a huge influx of people from all kinds of, Los Angeles, from where else, Midwest, and they're coming from everywhere.
Everywhere.
California, yeah, a lot from California, like myself. And so the apartment buildings are popping up left and right. So that tells me that there's going to also be another influx, because they're not even completely built. There's about how many projects are going on simultaneously.
And they're rent-controlled
Yeah.
apartments.
Correct. So with that, I see a potential for growth and maybe some issues with the community growing, and maybe us not staying on top of maybe some of the issues that youth might be concerned about. So I'd like to, with that passion, I'm hoping to jump in and add a little extra flavor along with, obviously, whatever the economic issues might be. We have a growing population, and so they seem to be addressing a lot of that. A lot of the building issues, that seemed to be a problem in the beginning, but that seems to be in control now.
Okay.
So, I just want to be that person, to be an assistant. I want to serve the city of Maricopa. I want to serve the youth, the veterans. My husband and I have a program where we provide our credit card through in partnership with the
Northern Lights
Northern Lights
Therapy Center.
So
Okay.
that when there is somebody having suicide ideations or PTSD issues, they'll call us and say, hey, there's a person that needs help. They can't afford it. They can't get to therapy. Will you guys cover it? And we do.
Okay.
And that's part of another 501(c). And I think really for the last couple of years, we've had our hands in everything. So we kind of know where there's a need. And so by that, I think that makes me somewhat beneficial, not somewhat, but very beneficial as a help in city council.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there a website for people to support you in some sort of way?
I'm actually I'm on Facebook, Chrystal Allen Ojon for City Council, and it's on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
you can find me there, and I appreciate all the support.
Absolutely. Well, we covered a lot of stuff here, so we definitely got to have you back.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Absolutely have you back so we can talk about some more.
Okay.
And probably have you back to talk more about how the campaign is going.
Okay.
So everybody, Kent and Chrystal Ojon from Black Maricopa Chamber of Commerce. And I really appreciate you, both of you, stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right.